Your thoughts feel random, unpredictable, out of control, wrong. Most people think thoughts just happen, that anxiety, overthinking, self-doubt just appear. But elite performers, Navy SEALs, top athletes, high-level CEOs, they don't stop thoughts. They control them before they even form. And right now, your thoughts are controlling you. I'm about to show you exactly how they flip that. And by the end of this, you'll never trust your own mind the same way again. Chapter 1. Thought hijacking. You think you're thinking. You're not. You're reacting. Every thought you have, triggered. Phone notification, memory, fear, random image. Your brain fires automatically. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman calls this system one thinking. Fast, emotional, automatic. It's useful, but it's also dangerous because it doesn't care about truth. It cares about survival. That's why your brain overthinks. Why it imagines worst-case scenarios. Why it replays embarrassing moments from 6 years ago. Your brain is not your friend. It's a paranoid machine trying to protect you. Most people think they need more positive thoughts. Wrong. You don't need better thoughts. You need control over which thoughts are allowed to exist. But here's the problem, though. You can't control something you don't notice. And right now, you don't notice anything. Chapter 2. The awareness trap. Try this. Don't think about a pink elephant. Go ahead. What happened? Exactly. You thought about it. Psychologist Daniel Wegner proved this in his famous experiment. It's called ironic process theory. The more you try to suppress a thought, the stronger it becomes. So what do average people do? They fight their thoughts. I shouldn't feel this. Stop thinking about that. Why am I like this? Idiots, you're feeding the loop. Elite performers do the opposite. They observe, no judgment, no resistance, just awareness. This is called metacognition, thinking about your thinking. Instead of, I'm anxious, they say, I notice anxiety. That tiny shift changes everything, because now you're not the thought, you're watching it. And anything you can watch, you can control. But here's the thing, though. Awareness alone isn't enough. You can watch your thoughts all day and still do nothing about them. That's where control actually begins. Chapter 3. The interruption system. Thoughts follow patterns, always. Same triggers, same loops, same emotional reactions. Your brain is lazy. It reuses pathways. Neuroscientists call this default mode network activity. It's why you keep thinking the same things, over and over and over again. Most people let the loop run. Elite performers interrupt it. Immediately, here's how. Step 1. Pattern recognition. Notice your top 3 negative loops. Overthinking, self-doubt, worst-case scenarios. Write them down. If you don't define them, you can't break them. Step 2. Hard interruption. The moment the thought appears, you break it. Not gently, aggressively. Change posture. Stand up, move your body. Why? Because thoughts are tied to physiology. Tony Robbins talks about this constantly. Change your state. Change your mind. Your brain cannot maintain the same thought pattern if your body changes. Step 3. Replacement. This is where most people fail. They stop the thought, then leave empty space. Bad move. Your brain hates emptiness, so it fills it with the same garbage. Instead, you replace it with a predefined thought. Something automatic, something trained. Example. I always mess this up. I've handled worse. Keep moving. Simple, direct, repeatable. Cognitive behavioral therapy uses this exact method. It works. But here's the problem, though. Even if you interrupt thoughts, they keep coming back. Why? Because you never fix the source. Chapter 4. Thought programming. Your thoughts are not random. They're trained. Every experience, every failure, every belief, stored, replayed, reinforced. Psychologist Aaron Beck discovered this decades ago. Core beliefs drive automatic thoughts. If you believe you're not good enough, your brain will generate thoughts to prove it, over and over again. Most people try to fix surface thoughts. Useless. You fix the belief. Here's how elite performers do it. They rewrite the script. Step 1. Identify the core belief, not the thought. The belief behind it. I'm going to fail. I'm not capable. That's the real problem. Step 2. Attack it. Where did it come from? Is it actually true? Or just repeated enough times to feel real? Most beliefs are inherited. From parents, school, past mistakes. Not facts, just noise. Step 3. Replace it with evidence, not affirmations. Evidence. Your brain doesn't believe words. It believes proof. List times you succeeded, times you adapted, times you didn't quit. Force your brain to update the file. This is called cognitive restructuring, used by therapists, athletes, military training programs, because it works. But here's the thing, though. Even if you fix your beliefs, your environment is still poisoning your mind. Chapter 5. Input control. You think your thoughts are yours. They're not. They're influenced. Constantly. Social media, news, people around you. Every input becomes a future thought. Garbage in, garbage thoughts out. Neuroscience calls this neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires based on exposure. Most people scroll for hours. then wonder why their thoughts are chaotic. Idiots, you trained it that way. Elite performers are ruthless with input. They control what enters their brain. No random scrolling, no negative loops, no useless noise. They treat their mind like a system. Because it is. Cal Newport calls this attention control. Where your attention goes, your thoughts follow. So here's the rule. If it doesn't improve your thinking, it doesn't enter your brain. Simple, but almost nobody does it. That's why almost nobody has control. Hit subscribe before you forget this, because your brain will. We fix that here. But here's the problem, though. Even if you control your thoughts, there's still one thing that can break everything. Emotion. Chapter 6. Emotional override. Thoughts don't control you. Emotions do. Fear, stress, anger. They amplify thoughts, make them louder, faster, stronger. That's why logic disappears under pressure. Amygdala hijack. Daniel Goleman explains this perfectly. When emotion spikes, your rational brain shuts down. So what do average people do? They try to think their way out. Impossible. Elite performers regulate emotion first, then control thought. Here's how. Breathing sounds stupid. It's not. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It calms your brain instantly. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Do it for 2 minutes. Your thoughts slow down. Your control comes back. This is used by Navy SEALs, athletes, emergency responders. Because under pressure, you don't rise to the level of your expectations. You fall to the level of your training. And most of you have no training. Ending. Let's make this simple. Most people are controlled by their thoughts. Elite performers control them first. They notice, interrupt, replace, reprogram, protect input, control emotion. That's the system. Use it, and your mind becomes a weapon. Ignore it, and your mind becomes your biggest weakness. But here's the thing. Even if you control your thoughts, if you can't focus long enough to execute, you're still losing. That's why I made this video breaking down how to build insane focus in a distracted world. It's almost unfair. Watch it next.